Preparations are on for Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia's visit to India. Russian diplomats have spoken on the visit of Vladimir Putin and has said preparations are on for a visit to India. Putin has accepted India's invitation and remember Putin to return Prime Minister Modi's visit. So the Prime Minister had visited Russia and now it's turn for the president of Russia to in fact visit India. The diplomats say now it's our turn. Let me go across to my colleague Mohammad Ghazali, who is joining us with more details at this moment. One of the most steady allies that this country has seen, Mohammad Ghazali, Russia, the president coming here is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big global message as well.
Yeah, certainly a big global message because this would be the first visit of Mr. Putin since the war broke out between Russia and Ukraine. And why this is significant? This is significant because India has been facing intense criticism during the Biden administration for engaging with Russia as far as trade and purchasing oil is concerned. And yet India continued its relationship with Russia steadfastly, without any botheration. Our External Affairs Minister, Mr. Jaishankar, have on numerous occasions have clarified that despite all the criticism from the West, India's own foreign policy or engaging with Russia is mutually exclusive of what its relations is with different countries. And particularly being the voice of the global South, there have been no such leader in the region who has directly engaged with Mr. Putin and Mr. Zelensky when the war was at its peak. Right now, we have seen that how during the Trump administration, there have been a lot of talks about ceasefire. Mr. Trump's administration actually brokered a ceasefire of a 30-day ceasefire or Black Sea ceasefire, if we can say, between Russia and Ukraine. And all this while, Mr. Zelensky or Ukrainian administration as well as Russian administration kept reiterating the fact that if a peace had to be brokered, India was also one of the players who could have played that part. So besides having our very close defense cooperation between India and Russia, this visit will assume a lot of significance because this will be the first visit of Mr. Putin to India. India and Russia have strengthened their defense ties, their bilateral economic trade as well. And this visit will only cement those ties between the two countries.